Hi riders. Have you had a physiotherapist check your body to see if you might be able to ride better by making some changes to your physical performance? Even if you haven't done that yet, I wanted to give you 3 key areas that you can test at home to see if you're meeting the basics for equestrian athletes. Athletes in any sport have specific tests and ranges of motion that are ideal. For a rider, optimally, we have symmetry of the right and left sides of our body, just as we expect of our horses, and mobility around our back, hips and legs, with good ability to control our trunk and pelvis without gripping, bracing or holding our breath. A well-performing body is a safer body. We are better able to react when things go wrong in the saddle. A well-performing body is less likely to get sore and have pain, especially with a demanding training schedule, riding many horses and doing the heavy chores that are just a part of life for riders. A well-performing body communicates better with your horse and doesn't get in the way of his movement or confuse his training. Your body is a factor in how happy and well-behaved your horse is. Don't underestimate how important training yourself is. It's very often the secret weapon to high performance. And with these easy tests, you can see if you need to start working harder on yourself. If these tests are hard for you to do, you have differences between each side, they cause discomfort, or you can only move a very small way, you would benefit from some help from a physiotherapist. Firstly, let's check your spinal mobility. Can you bend forward and can you bend backwards smoothly with no pain in your back or legs? Can you bend sideways in a smooth curve evenly on both sides? Can you sit and rotate your upper back, keeping your seat bones down on the chair with no pain and moving evenly both ways? It's perhaps helpful to have someone video you doing this so you can see the differences in your movement. But riders generally have a good sense of their own bodies, so they can pick up if their body doesn't move well. Now, let's see how your hips move. Hip mobility determines how well you'll be able to sit in the saddle and use your legs independently and effectively. So that's a fundamental need for riders. First, let's look at a leg raise. Keeping the leg straight and having a helper lift your leg to where you just feel some tension in the back of your leg without your hip lifting up. You could also use a belt or a lead rope to do this if you don't have a helper. If you can't lift very high or you get pain early on in the range of motion, it could tell you that there's trouble with your back brewing if you don't do something about it. While you're on your back, check how your hips rotate. Can you put your ankle over your knee and push your knee down to open up your hip? If it gets stuck or you can't do it, you'll have trouble using your seat and legs effectively, and you might get hip pain. Finally, for this section, perch yourself on the end of your bed and pull one knee up to your chest and let the other one hang down. Does it hang? It should, otherwise you'll have trouble getting your leg back to give aids without the rest of your body moving. Last of all, let's look at core stability and control. This is a topic frequently misunderstood and confused. We're not talking about abdominal strength here, although that's important too for a rider. What we're looking at here is the ability of the rider to control their torso and pelvis. It's essential for a healthy spine and the ability to move our limbs independently. All the things we need to be a high-performance rider. One quick test is all you need here. Lying on your back with your knees bent, slowly drop one knee out to the side and keep the other knee still. You should be able to drop that knee out to the side without the other side of your body or your back moving, without bracing your abdominals or holding your breath. Easy? It should be, because these muscles should work automatically as we do the movements of daily life. How did you go? It's my goal that all riders can meet these very basic requirements for a body that's ready to ride. Sadly, many riders do not, and if that's you, I strongly urge you to see a physiotherapist like myself, who is skilled in assessing, treating, and training riders to develop a specific program to have you at your best in the saddle. So until next time, work on your own body to help your horse and watch your performance soar.